All right. Jon Moxley custom must commence, but I don't know what to do. I'd have to torso crack. But that wouldn't work. That's a thicker. Thicker? Same? Is that thicker? I can't use these legs though. I don't know. Let's see. Yo, Team NGT, what up? HCW, bro, what up? PWJ, what's good? All right. It's simple. Is TS1 a joinable stream? No, it's not. Because I don't want anybody to join. Because I'm trying to make another custom today. But I'm going to need y'all's help. That's why I went live. I was going to do this off a stream. And then I realized I could use some assistance. I just got out of boxing W. What up, WWG? All right. Yeah, I'm trying to make a custom Jon Moxley. But I don't know what parts to use. That's the problem. I started watching your Fed a couple of days ago. W. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. But yeah, I don't know what to use. I had an idea for the arms. Just remove the elbow pad in this hand. And then maybe these legs, but I can't use this. So, I need y'all's help to think of some parts. I just started watching your Fed. HCW, I was surprised you even commented on that video I posted, because you never watch my freaking Fed, bro. Yesterday was my birthday. Happy late birthday, bro. Also, what's good? Are you going to add me on PS5? Still haven't plugged it up. If you think I'm lying, I'll show it to you. The HDMI cord is right here. Just haven't gotten around to it. Everybody that's in this chat, if you haven't already seen my new video, go watch it. It doesn't have enough views on it, bro. I spend all that time grinding for that video. And then I get like 20 views. I don't know how to make customs. Well, I can't torso crack, but... Not to be petty, but weren't you supposed to sub up? Bro, I literally did. I will watch your newest video. Thank you, bro. Drop a like if you don't mind. I literally did sub, bro. And who we making? We're making Jon Moxley, bro. Gotta make a Mattel Jon Moxley custom. But I just need help finding some parts. Because I want a Mattel one at this point. Out of Mattel parts. But I don't know who to use. You want me to tell you what I got for my birthday? Sure, go ahead, bro. What'd you get? Yeah, I don't know what to use. Maybe there's some people in the crowd. I just need a torso. I need a good torso with a good... Because I have legs. But I need a torso. Is there anybody in the crowd I can use? I need torso. And I can't torso crack. That's the problem. I need a good crotch piece, really. That's what I need. Good crotch piece, good torso. Oh, yeah. HCW, by the way. I found your playlist on your channel. Favorite pick fed videos. I didn't even have one spot in that thing. There's like 300 videos and I didn't get one spot. I felt a little disrespected. I'm just kidding, but maybe Balor. He's too skinny, you know? That's what you said last stream. What did I say last stream? Do you have the old WrestleMania Wave Edge that had Paul? No, I don't, but I know that is a good one. You're right. Because he has the belt and a good torso. I could just arm and leg swap it. But no, I don't. Let's go, you're live. How's it going? I'm doing pretty good. How about you? Just trying to find out parts to use for a Mox custom. I got arms and I got potential legs, but I can't. I need a good torso and crotch piece. I don't know what to do. Yo, WFW, what up, bro? Thank you. I'll probably add Punk vs. Gunther, Roman vs. Mox. Thanks, bro. Low-key scouring my shelves right now. What type of torso? Kind of like a... I could show you a good one. Somebody probably has a good one. For example. Not too big of a torso, but not too small of a torso. Maybe something like... Wait, what are you trying to do right now? I'm trying to do a Jon Moxley custom. But I need a torso and a crotch piece that are connected. I'm trying to give an example of a good torso, but for some reason I can't. Maybe a torso that looks something like this Gunther. Which honestly I could do Gunther, but that torso right there would be nice. But it needs to match. You have any Ultimate figure in the orange? I do, but that torso don't go well for a Moxley. You could use the Gunther and paint the crotch. I could. But then he doesn't have a belt on, you know? I guess I could just try to, like, add a belt. I don't know how you do that. I could, though. Because originally I could have just used the Roman, but I can't freaking torso crack. So, because that would have been the easiest. I have so many extra Romans. I don't even have to use... I have a whole extra Roman over here in the crowd. An elite Roman over here. Somewhere. Oh, he's back there. But... Alright, see ya, HCW. But yeah, I don't know what to use. Might just use a Gunther, I guess. Just swap the legs. With the Game of Thrones, Seth. I'm not pinning your comment, HCW, bro. How would I pin that? Because it has a belt, technically. The Seth torso? Do you mean like the elite torso? Because I feel like it's a little small. Not small. I don't know. It just doesn't really... Or are you talking about this one? Because... Can you read my last two comments? My bad. Elite Javon Evans, AEW Ricky Saints, Logan Paul, Ricky Saints, Ray Phoenix, Chase Trick Williams, Basic, Red Penta, Rock, Old Elite Sammy, Old Basic, W Hall, bro. But the Gunther would work best. I don't want to just directly copy you, but that might be what I have to do. If so, what Gunther should I sacrifice? This one? Or this one? Which Gunther should I sacrifice? What up, NWC? I sent another message after that. The red one? Y'all think the red... You don't like the red gear? I feel like that's a little bit better. But the red one... I mean, this is more like a current Gunther. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Who just sent that message? BPW guy? Oh my. Wait, I think he just cooked. Wait. Hold up. Yo. Oh my gosh. You might be the smartest. I'm doing this. Holy crap. I just have to acetone that off. I could swap the arms. Maybe change the legs if I need to. Probably will with these. Just so it's a little easier. Holy crap. Dude, that might be the most clutch thing I've ever seen in my life. Yo. WBPW, bro. I just swapped the arms. Holy crap. Alright. Let's see here. Because that's like the best. Yeah. Dang. Yeah, y'all think this torso is like the perfect size, right? I feel like other than like a little bit skinny on the back, but I think it's fine. I'm definitely going to swap the legs with these ones. These will be better articulation and they look better for a Moxley. But dang, son. What a clutch. All right, we just have to... The shoulders aren't too small, right? I don't think so. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, it literally is the Gunther torso. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just a little bit more defined on the ab range. I did not sell on the Cody head. Come on. I didn't sell. I fixed it. Remember, I went back. I did all right. I did sell on the first attempt. All right, we're going to swap the arms with this. Remove that elbow pad. Take these legs. And, yeah. All right. Cody had his peak, bro. Thank you, bro. I did that, I think, like last week or something. I don't know. Even when I did that. For real, but... With the Supreme Mox, we could take... Glad I went to check before you... Yeah, me too, bro. Because I really didn't want to use that Gunther. Just because I liked having two attires for Gunther. Because when I film, you know. But I'm glad you did that. W. Alright, I'm just taking some of the things off of here. And then we're going to take this, and this. Yeah, that might have been the coolest clutch I've ever seen from BPW, bro. Holy W. That was crazy. I was literally about to just grab the Gunther and be done, bro. Alright, let's see. Plug up my phone. Alright, the layout. We got this.
Kanye is forever.
These extra parts for the aftermath, the legs and the arms. We gotta get the elbow pad off first. Let's see. I'm using these LA Knight arms just because they're thicker and I just have this broken LA Knight anyway. So, just gonna use the second best option for torso, I think, is this LA Knight, but I'm not torso cracking, obviously, so wouldn't really work. But I think the arms being bigger like that are definitely better. So I'm pretty sure those are the Gunther arms, too, if not close to the same. But, alright, I gotta get this elbow pad off, which is stuck. Alright, there's that. Ooh, you might be right. Hold up. The shoulders might be too small. I'm not gonna lie. Because look at these. You got those small shoulders. And then you got those. It might be hard to tell the difference But those are too small, I think. This is exactly what they need to be. But, let's see for a second. These arms are just too small, in my opinion. Small arms could work. I just feel like they're like a tad too small, you know? I mean, I could try torso cracking, but y'all gotta help me here, bro. Y'all would have to lock in and try to help me, because I've never done it before. And if I screw it up, it's just cooked, right? Because torso cracking is like the hardest thing you can do. Never done it. I don't want to cook myself. I could try, but good Lord. Who knows what would happen. I could just try to switch this over here. But I don't know. What should I do? Because I don't want to use smaller arms in my opinion. Especially the ones that are already on here, they're just too small in my opinion. And if I swap those arms, they're just not gonna fit. But this is the perfect torso, or is it? It's like the perfect, what up wrestling figure world? You need hot water. Figured out a way to get rid of stress marks if you get them. How you going, bro? I'm doing good. How about you? But yeah, I don't know. I could try, but I feel like this is a bad impression to do on my first one. And I do know that you need some boiling water. I do know that. But I like never done it before. I just wouldn't even know what I'm doing. Don't you need like freaking like an X-Acto knife and some glue or something? I don't know. Because you have to cut it open, right? Or get a little separation in there. Then you gotta break it apart. I don't know. Or, I mean, I don't want to use the Gunther just because, like, not only is it not have the belt, but it's also just like I kind of want to keep that. Can I join to help? I can do a join stream in just a second. I didn't make this one joinable though, so I'd have to reset it in just a second. Could try though. Let's go back for a second before I just immediately conclude my answer. And I guess he doesn't need a belt. Because WFW, you did yours without a belt, right? You did yours with the Gunther? Was it the Gunther, freaking crotch piece too? Or... None when I ask it's impossible? I never said that. It's just when you ask it's not a joinable stream. NW Hogan crotch. Oh. So you torso cracked? Is that what you're saying? Oh, I see. Yeah, I'd have to have a belt. I feel like it just doesn't look like Jon Moxley without a belt. Is it loose after you did it? Is it real loose? Isn't there a way to like avoid the looseness? Is yours loose? I'm trying to find this one down here. No, it's not loose. What does this have on it? Hold up. That don't have no belt. I don't know why I thought this had a belt. I don't know what I was going to do with this. This old Ultimate Hogan. I don't know. What do we do, bro? Do I torso crack it, or what do we do? We have to torso crack it, don't we? Unless we can think of some crazy alternative. But you can make a new stream the whole time, yet you don't want to until he asks. I'm sorry I'm being so petty. That low-key just PMO. You got a flathead? Huh, bro? I could see what they look like. I probably should just do that before we just... I mean, if they look bad, obviously we can go on from there. But I could just see first. Because if... Imagine if these had a little bit bigger shoulders, this would be the perfect Jon Moxley base. Because then you could just switch the legs, which I'll do. Just imagine if that was perfect. Or if this had a smaller torso, I just cut this off. But all right, I guess we'll see what it looks like first. Are you telling me I have a flat head? What do you mean by that, bro? Why are you... What happened? Why are you so angry? How much Cody Rhodes do you have? I have like... I don't even know. What up, WHE? All right, I'm gonna heat these up then. Might as well heat this up. I think we've got
Kanye is forever.
With the past few customs, so we'll have to see if that carries on as we move. Who knows, for real. Gotta get the trusty hairdryer. Alright. Let's see. I gotta move my charger. Alright.
Kanye is forever.
I'm gonna set this up and then mute for a second so y'all don't have to listen to this, because I mean, it's nothing like white noise or anything. Alright, I'm gonna mute for just a second. What up, CIW? My bad, I was freaking hair drying this crap. Oh, God. Love how I'm not getting recognized. I said what's up to you. What do you mean? Oh, God, that one was a little rough. Think it's hot enough, and then it's not. I don't know if these arms are gonna work. I'm already looking at it. It looks like it's... I don't know. I'm not even gonna attempt to push those on there. I'm just gonna show y'all. Hold up. I don't know if y'all are gonna be on board with this after you see it. It's not as promising as we thought. I don't have a way of setting this up. Do I? Do it like this. Alright. Hold up. Camera problems, bro. I'll just hold it. Alright. So you see, you got the big arm. Got the small shoulder. But then, if you just try to look at it, I'll just try to barely put it on so y'all can tell. Look at that. That's not on full off, obviously, but I mean, come on. That ain't gonna crook, I don't think. The arms match the torso. I can't tell. I don't know. Is it really not that bad? I can't tell. What up, KLK? You got an X-Acto knife? What would I use that for? The Zelina Vega vid. What are you talking about? I just wish these shoulders were bigger. Why are they so small? They don't even match AJ Styles. His shoulders aren't that small. Should I just try to put that on and see what it looks like? I don't know. That doesn't even really go on all the way. It just looks stupid. I mean, that's so bad. That just doesn't look pleasing to the eye. I mean, golly. You can see the vision already, but the shoulder too small. From far, far away, you'd think it's all right, but then you get close and it's like, ew. I don't like that. I think I'm gonna have to torso crack it, bro. It's not that bad? Yeah, but it could be better. That's what I'm trying to get to here. It could be better, you feel me? It could be so much better. We're gonna have to torso crack. Oh, man. Historical stream is about to happen. First ever torso crack attempt. What custom are you making? I'm doing a Mox. Trying to make a Mox. I guess, all right. Yeah. Wait, I got a question, though. For chat. If we do torso crack, and obviously we take this off, are we still gonna... We're gonna use this torso then instead, right? The LA Knight one, and just put it on here. Am I right? That's the plan? Because we'll put this with the bigger shoulders over here onto the belt, and then we'll switch the legs, which I could probably do before. Is that what we're doing? The LA Knight torso instead? Because then we won't have to acetone, and it'll have the bigger shoulders. Because this works for a Moxley too, right? I feel like, get this out of here. This works. Maybe it's a little too ripped, but I mean, maybe we can see when we crack it too. We'll be able to really see. First, I'm going to swap the legs just because we can do something before we try to torso crack. I'm going to swap the legs, so. The AJ probably is more accurate just because it's not super jacked. It has wider pectoral muscles. Yeah, y'all are going to have to like fully tutorial me, but I'm going to take these legs off first. So, let's butte up after I gotta figure out to this. All right. I don't know if that's enough heat. Hopefully I don't rip anything. All right. One AJ leg off. The other one, let's not rip the peg because I'm so bad at doing that. I really don't want to rip the peg. I really don't want to. Chat is dead, not gonna lie. Is it? I can't really see the rest of the messages. All right, we got the AJ legs off. Golly, the big boss man legs are like bricks. All right. Got the AJ legs off, the big boss man legs off. Is this gonna work? That should certainly work. Will these even fit? What's the ideal way of trying to put this on? Did we get it? I think we got that one. There's one. Oh, you can already see the vision. Okay. I mean, look at the vision. You see it. Come on. Look at the vision. Legs are swapped. Torso. If you just torso crack the top part, how do you only do the top part, bro? He ain't gonna listen? Wait, head? What? What? Let me see. Did I miss something? The AJ's more accurate. Take off the tattoo. I don't really know if I have acetone on me right now, to be quite honest. Top part where the shoulders are, not the lower part with the crotch. So I wouldn't take it off? Is that what you're saying? Bro was confuzzled? Yo, I've never done this before, bro. I've never done this. All right, my bad. We're back. I have missed some messages. All right, let me look. By the way, we have to do a little side quest. I have to go let my horses out real quick. So we kind of have to put the custom on hold. But let me just read these. Trust me, don't use 100%. Does this work? I have something. Hold up. The torso crack, put it in hot water. Like boiling, right? Boiling? Or microwave? Put the body in water for like 10 minutes. To be honest, I'm gonna head out. Bye. See you, bro. Put a cup of water in the microwave for a minute. Hold up. Just keep that thought in your head for a second. Just keep that thought. Does this work? I see it. Does this work? Is this the right thing? To remove the tattoos, right? Bro has horses? I do. Boiling or microwave? I'll just probably do microwave because it's a little easier. This works for the tattoos, right? Am I wrong? Is this the wrong thing? Because we can get that done real quick. That could work. We could try it. I know I tried it with the Finn Balor Ilya Dragunov thing. It didn't work because I got the wrong thing. That should work. Just don't push super hard. All right, let's get this done, and then I got to go let my horses out. I'm going to do it on live because I don't know. And then we're going to come back and try to torso crack. Okay, is this the top of the torso? This line right here, and then this smaller one is the bottom? Is that what you're saying? This part is the top that you're talking about that I have to split? This part I leave? Yes? Okay. I'm back real quick, get a flathead screwdriver. Yes? Okay. Y'all just have to explain it to me when I actually start doing it. It'll be easier. But first I'm gonna try to get this done. And then, oh my gosh, that's strong. Let's see. Nothing's happening. For real. I won't lie. You sure this is the right stuff, chat? None of it's coming off. I'll show you that nothing's coming off. I'm using a Q-tip. Because, I mean, what else am I supposed to use? But, think you have the wrong acetone? I thought so. Because, I mean, this don't work for nothing. I saw a video, said normal nail polish remover for something, but I don't know what it was for. It's not for tattoos, is it? Because this don't work. I mean, it kind of looks like it's fading. It's kind of fading. It's kind of fading, I think. Oh, it's coming off. You just have to push harder. Yo, BPW might be the smartest guy I've ever met. Everything he said is right. Same with WFW, but oh my gosh, it's working. You just gotta really grade it across. Look at the, you can tell it's working, can't you? Hold up. It's coming off. I mean, look at that. No doubt about it. Didn't know you had to push that hard, but it'll take a few dabs, I bet. Dang. I mean, hey, it's coming off. The J is almost gone. It's gonna take a minute, but just a few freaking Q-tips, and then should get it. PDW, what up? Let's see. Yeah, this will work. It kind of does like a little smearing thing, and then it just falls off. It's kind of weird. Like crusts up or something. Interesting. I mean, it's just fading away. It's crazy. For torso cracking use. What? What's for torso cracking use? I mostly worked with paint acetone on the legs and head. I do gotta plug up my phone because I need it for the. We're gonna get this, chat. By the end of the night, I will have a John
Kanye
Dawson
is forever.
elite figure. Thanks to y'all. We'll get it. It's gonna be a long and hard process, and I'm probably gonna screw up the torso cracking. I have hope. I'm gonna try to have hope in myself that I can lock in and do it right. I mean, look at that, bro. Slowly. It definitely is not the right thing you're supposed to use, but it's like an alternative that just takes a lot longer. It's working, yes, sir. The dates of his kid's tattoo is almost gone. And if you're wondering if it's gonna smear like that, that comes off. LWH, what up, bro? How's it going? You can probably guess what I'm doing again. I guess if I torso crack for my first time, I guess I'll be kind of like a official customizer. When you crack, do the live join for, yeah. When I get done doing this and let my things out, I'll come back and I'll do a join live so that y'all can help me. Remember when CW swapped lower legs for the first time? And I thought that was crazy. Ow, I just got some of that in my finger. Golly. Bring back memories from last summer. Bro, that was like when I first customized like my first thing, I think. I don't even know what it was. We're evolving, I think. I'd like to say. I might have to finish this tattoo when I get back, because I was asked to let the horses out a minute ago. I gotta get that over with. I mean, maybe we can finish this. This is almost done. I mean, look at this. It's almost gone. It's literally almost gone. I'm not even using the right thing. It's just an alternative. It was the oh, you're right. And guess who walked me through step by step how to do that? Guess who did it? I just poured that all over my finger. What up? Yeah, guess who walked me through that? How to swap legs. I wonder who. Let's see. It's like teaching someone how to ride a bike. It's probably pretty close. Is that gonna come off? A lot of hard scrubbing, we'll find out. This is kind of a boring kind of type of live to do until I get it done, I feel like. Like it's kind of, I feel like I'm always looking at a black screen, but it's kind of what you have to do. At least until I'm trying to torso crack or something. It's gonna be a weird camera angle for a hot minute. Try to put some water on it just to... This will definitely be my best custom. I know it's probably like the Finn Balor right now, but that didn't involve torso crack or none of that. That was a leg and arm and head swap, I believe. Or lower leg. And a little bit of paint. But pretty much anybody could do that. I mean, anybody can do torso cracking if they learn. If I successfully do it, that'll pretty much prove it, because I told myself I was never going to torso crack, believe it or not. Is he making a mox? Yes, I am. I'm pretty sure in a live stream last summer I told myself I was never going to torso crack. Because I don't trust myself, but if people are helping me, it's different. You have a Dean Ambrose? No, I actually don't. Yeah, I might have to finish this tattoo when I get back, but here's what it looks like now. I mean, it's pretty much gone. I just gotta go let the things out, because I can't be slacking. All right, I'm gonna mute for a second, and then I'm gonna start talking. All right. Pretty much easy torso cracking as long as you know what you're doing. Well, I don't, but I will be taught. So that's the difference. I'm going to hook my phone up to my bike so I can get over there faster. We need a Dean Ambrose in the next challenger for Mox. Yeah, we do need a Dean Ambrose in WFW. Come on. He has a Mox, 2 different people. It is 2 different people. They're like I heard they're like distant cousins. I heard that. I don't think John Moxley likes Dean Ambrose that much, though. They don't talk that much anymore. That's what I heard. I'm going to have to use my streaming light to see. All right, hold up. Y'all might hear a bike noise, because... Yeah, I got to get down there faster, bro. And a bunch of bugs, too. See the bike? I got to turn that on a little bit so it helps. I heard Mox hates him. Yeah, he doesn't like his distant cousin, bro. He's not a fan. He's not a fan. He's alt account right now. Just riding around. This is like the craziest stream I've done. About a torso crack. We're getting there. We're going, we're zooming. Hold your horses. Yeah. All right, we're about there. Park right about here. I haven't been reading chat because I can't see it. All right. You can hear them already. Hope that Mox and Dean can get remarried. Yeah. Found an absolutely peak figure for the Mox, but I doubt you have. And you're in too deep. Just say the figure though. Because if it's an idea, look at this. All right. Ching. All right. Pennywise finna pull up. Don't say that. Feels like the beginning of a horror. Stop saying that. Bro. Don't say that. W horse? Yes, sir. I'm gonna say something. You can tell me if it's real or not. I'm not afraid of the dark, but I'm afraid of what's in the dark. Is that fair? And maybe I sound like a wuss for saying that, but that's just how I've always thought. Pants are not the right color, but it would be sick gear. Who is it? I'm not afraid of dark. I'm afraid of what can be in the dark. That's the thing. CW, we gonna miss you. That's exactly me, bro. Yeah, for real. We gonna miss you? Bro, what do you mean? I'm not gonna die. I'm doing it the crazy route. Let me just... Yeah, hold up. Hold it. Raindrop. I can't read chat. In a second I can. Alright, I can now. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Where is... I hear the cat. What the heck you doing? Let my horses out, son. Getting up close and personal with the horses. Pause. Hold on. Yo, get your face out of my face, son. All right. Let them loose. Who let the dogs out? All right, job done. What you looking at, boy? All right, job done. We can head back. All right, let's go. Jason comes out of nowhere with a machete. Yo, I'd freak. See, Jason is actually scary, but like Michael Myers isn't. I laugh at Michael Myers because he's pretty ridiculous. You know? Skinwalker horse, don't say it. Those are actually kind of scary. Remember when everyone thought me and you knew each other IRL? Yeah, I do actually. That was funny. That was when we streamed every day. We need to do that again, bro. More together. Let me fix. The Skinwalker don't fall. See, the Skinwalker videos are actually scary. Like, they're obviously fake as crap, but they're actually scary. What scopes you using for the mocks? I guess I'm just going to try to put on the Supreme one. Jason is pretty much a zombie, bro. Yeah. But, I mean, he can run. That's what's scary. Michael Myers, if you watch the Michael Myers, he can't run. Like, yeah, he, like, doesn't die, but if I had to pick one to try to run from, it would be Michael Myers, because he can't really run after you. But Jason can run. And if you look at him without his mask on, he's a freak. That dude's a freaky boy. Skinwalker's low-key scary. Yeah, those are pretty scary. Those videos are mad convincing. It's pretty horrifying. All right, we got that locked. Turn the lights out. Let's get ready to torso crack, chat. And remove that tattoo. I thought I saw. Michael can yeah, real. Should I try to make a murder clown? Sure. But yeah, Michael literally, he just teleports out of like the hallway. And then he'll like do some goofy little swing. And he'll like miss or he'll kill you. But like, if you're a main character, he's probably gonna miss you. If you have that main character energy. If you have that, what do they call that? What's the word I'm looking for? It's like, I don't know. But either way, you know what I'm trying to talk about. Those bugs are loud, son. I thought I saw your face today. I just turned my head, face against the trees. I still see the moons. I can't read chat, by the way. I can't see. I saw you. Face against the trees. We're about home already. Let me just do that just in case. I just saw Pennywise, bro. Plot armor, yes. Thank you, BPW. Plot armor. Thank you. That is exactly what I was looking for. All right, I'm gonna mute again for just a second. And then we're gonna get inside. All right, we have returned. Successful side mission. Let me read chat. Gotta go. RICH. We need Michael versus Jason, bro. We do. How come they haven't made that movie? Everyone seems to think we were dating. He's gonna die. Jason's running or coming. Yeah, I had plot armor in that moment. I had some plot armor. Golly, why am I out of breath? because I'm congested. I can't breathe. That's why. All right, finishing up this tattoo. This last few little beautiful morning. Time for mocks, yes sir. As soon as this little tattoo is over with, which for some reason it's getting harder and harder to do. I don't know why. It's kind of annoying. I'm literally just absolutely grating into this torso. Got some progress there. I mean, hey, it's working. I'm not gonna complain. Beautiful morning. Let's see. Did a little scrub with the water on there. This is where we're at. You can't even tell it was AJ Styles. You just think there's a little bit of mud on there. Gotta get that last few pieces off. Bro, BBW, only when it's time to torso crack, though. Yeah, as soon as I'm about to torso crack, I'm gonna make it jointable. And then, yeah. Get some help. I'm probably gonna put my AirPods in, though, so that I can hear everything. I'm probably just gonna do microwave water. How much time should I put the water in for the microwave? Not like it really matters, but how much time should I do? It's kind of like a weird question. Just like in an ideal. Like, I don't know how hot it's exactly supposed to be, you know? WFW x HCW. What about me? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. A minute or two? All right. Like what I do with my popcorn. Beautiful morning. Golly. Just don't let water evaporate, yeah. And then how long do I leave the figure in there for again? My bad. Kind of forgot what y'all said. I know y'all said that already, but I wasn't listening. Yeah, that would be fire. All three of us. The trio. Around 2 minutes for the, okay. I'm gonna trust you since you did this and done this multiple times. My favorite torso crack I've seen you do was the Punk one. Where you changed the ultimate a while back. No, that was kind of like a simpler one, but I think it was cool. Because he upgraded the ultimate like by a lot. Dude, can I just get the rest of this off? Why is this taking so long? I mean, I am literally just absolutely grating into this thing. Golly, that keeps getting into my cut. Ow. That's what's burning. The Punk is amazing, in my opinion, now. Yeah, that's goated. I wish I had that Money in the Bank Punk. I don't, obviously. Have I made this too loose? Or has it been like that? It's kind of been like that. Wait, you might have to evaporate. Look how kind of loose it is. It's not super like it's fine when you get down to here, but like when you put it in a normal, that's not bad though, is it? I don't know. What do y'all think about that? Cold water to make it less loose? All right, we'll just do that then. You know, BPW knows a lot too. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like the beginner class in this crap. It's not that loose. Yeah, it's not that bad. I thought it was, because when I was trying to scrub it, I thought I made it super loose by doing something wrong, but it's not even. Like, you wouldn't even care if you were holding the figure. Yeah, I'm begging for this to just disappear already. Why is it taking so long? It's literally like not even there anymore. Golly, please be over with. I beg you. If only I had the right thing. But of course, I'm doing it the harder way. It's alright. I can kind of chip it with my fingernails. I'm not even gonna lie. Kind of works. Alright, we try to just get some water just because I feel like it helps. Probably doesn't, but it makes it feel like it does, so I do it anyway. This is like the most anticlimactic part of the custom, because like this tattoo, it's like gone, but it's not gone. You know, there's a little bit of remainder. You're gonna add the box. I'm probably just gonna do like a little red, some color, red or orange, just MOX down. That's what I'm gonna do, I think. Simple, but I think it just looks the best. In my opinion. I think that's what you did too. Which I guess I'm kind of directly copying you, my bad, but take it as a compliment. Your custom was so good that I had to copy you. This is almost gone, dude. The only problem with this knee is it's kind of loose right there. But I don't really care, because, like, what? I'm going to try to do some of the tattoos. Probably not the rose one. Probably just the little knife on the arm. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I didn't use Shield, but oh yeah, I used NWO. My bad. I forgot. Like, this is slowly coming off, but it's just not. Golly, son. If only I had the right stuff. I'm just like DIYing it all. Making it 10 times harder than it needs to be. But thanks for saying it looks good, of course. It does. I'm trying to use my finger now. Or my hand. It's kind of coming off. Just like the little clumps. Maybe we could just go back at the end for it, because I kind of want to just torso crack it at this point. But I also want to get this over with. I feel like I shouldn't rush it. FIFA. Here's what I got going. Just a little bit of clumps. Just kind of looks like he vomited it a little bit. It's kind of like a nasty green-brown color. I don't know why. The tattoo was black, but whatever. Looks good, bro. Thank you. All thanks to y'all with the ideas over here. The AJ was actually a clutch idea from BPW. That was a smart one. Ouch. In my open cut. Is there another way to get this off, or am I just gonna have to do what I did because it's like these little clumps just won't come off for some reason. They should be, but they're not. Like they are, but just takes longer than it should. I don't know. I think it's because they're harder as they get into the little crevices, that's why. Yo, did you like my Danhausen? I did. I remember I commented on it. Oh, wow. That's like... Hold up. Alright, maybe we shouldn't scrub that hard. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. I guess. I don't know. Try to get a little bit extra off of my fingernails. Because I was kind of scrubbing too hard and I didn't realize. And I did a little tad bit of damage right there. Not bad though. You can't tell. Unless you're really looking at it. It ain't bad. It ain't bad. It ain't bad. Should I make a torso? Make a torso? What do you mean? At least we got like the whole tattoo off basically though. I mean, hey. Yeah, I don't have acetone though, that's the problem. All I have is the nail polish remover. That's my problem. Because I would have just used the acetone, you know? Because that's obviously what you're supposed to do. But I don't have that. That's my problem. What up, UEW? I'll just leave it like this for right now. Just get that off. I know it looks shiny. It's because it's just a little bit, Oh, you mean put it on here? I could. Let's see. I think I kind of made it too shiny right there, but I definitely did a little bit of damage to the torso by rubbing it that hard, but you know what? I don't really care. I'll try doing what WFW said, though. Let me not put a ton, because... And I just poured that out everywhere. Nice. HCW told me to join for some reason. I don't know. Well, what up, bro? I think that's the best we're going to get it for now. I definitely got some more off, though. Do you have any advice on how to make money? Get a job. Do some chores. Or find figures. I find mine on Ringside or Amazon or eBay sometimes. eBay is not the most trustworthy anymore. I've gotten scammed a few times. Don't want to talk about it. Made me a little sad. We move on. That definitely did work, though. WFW, I mean. Get a job was my first answer. I mean, come on. That's how you make money. I mean, am I wrong? I legally can't get a job. Do some chores. Offer to do some chores. For money. That's what I do. That's how I get a ton of money. And it's easier to do chores when you have, like, farm work, I guess you could say. Because there's a little bit more work that you have to do that's a little, I guess, more money worthy, I guess. I don't know. Depends, though. You could, mow the lawn, you could do the dishes, vacuum, whatever. What am I talking about? Why am I talking about this? Yeah. WFW, that did work for sure. I got more off. Trying to get a job at McDonald's, bro. W Mickey D's for real. If you do happen to get legally hired, but you're getting illegally hired, but you're getting paid, who's telling? Interesting. All right. I think I'm ready. Before I do the join stream, we're gonna heat up the water and put the figure in there. And then after I'm ready to take the figure out, we'll do the join stream. That's how we're gonna do this. That's what I'm thinking, at least. So we'll take this, and this away. Look at all the fodder. That's not fodder. You need that Moxley head. It was kind of stupid. No, it wasn't stupid. I was kind of carrying it on when I didn't need to. Your question wasn't stupid, bro. I was talking about myself. I guess I made it sound like I was talking about you, my bad. Bro started going off about chores when bro does action figures. Lol, not in me way. Nah, you're right, bro. I answered the question, then I just started yapping about it for no reason. I literally answered this. And then I just added on some random crap. But yeah, do some chores. And then eventually when you can, get a job. The bag of fodder continues to grow. Oh, WFW, by the way, I swapped the punk arms. I don't think you were on that stream, but I swapped the double jointed punk arms onto that punk up there. I know you can't see it because it has a jacket on, but I did that like the other day. So yeah, we did that. And I fixed the bum leg that wouldn't bend all the way. Now it does, so we fixed that too. But yeah. So maybe I can do some filming with that punk. It's got good legs and good arms now. And interchangeable head. OW, bro, yes sir. Got it done. I should have done that the same night I did the Balor, but whatever. I waited. Alright, we got the... Let's change the hands on these arms first. What punk are you using for Unforgiven? I was going to ask the chat. What punk should I use? I would preferably want to use one I haven't used. Like, I don't want to use that one on the end because I used that for No Way Out. But I could use... I don't really want to use the Survivor Series one. I could use the Ultimate. I could use the Black Punk. Or I could use that Punk. Or I could use that Punk. What do y'all think? The Ultimate, the Black Punk, the Jacket Punk Blue, or the Royal Rumble Punk? This one already has the title on it, but that's just because... I don't know. Yeah, which one should I use? Blue jacket. Most of y'all are saying use the black and white jacket. I mean, the blue jacket is ready and raring to go. That's the green and... or the yellow and blue. SummerSlam 2013 Brock Lesnar attire. I remember that match. Not that I watched it live, but... Punk kind of got killed, not gonna lie. What's going on with this hand? Oh, that was supposed to be an Austin middle finger hand from like 3 years ago. I would use the blue jacket one. I guess I'll go with that one then. If that's what majority's saying. I'll do blue jacket Punk in the gear. We'll do that. I do need to get a... Bye, CW. I gotta go to bed. Alright, see ya, bro. Thanks for joining. How do you make a stage? I didn't make this stage. I got it from Wrestleistic, custom made. But to make a stage, I used cardboard before I had this one. It was purely cardboard and tape, and I even used boxes from, figures at one point. It works. I mean, hey, I thought it was the best thing in the world when I did it. It works, like, great. Plus, when you have cardboard, you can draw stuff on there or, add whatever you want to do to it. Let me see. I got to get a normal hand out here because we don't need all the LA Knight tape on there and all that crap. Kind of a basic thing to do, but I'm doing it. Is that WrestleXix stage? It is, sir. It sure is. What match is next for Unforgiven? Another question I was going to ask you. All y'all, actually. What match would y'all like me to film next? Because obviously I haven't started anything. I was grinding Roman and Moxley for the past, 4 days. But what match do y'all want to see out of the card, if y'all can remember it? I mean, if not, the card is literally in my posts, but... What match would y'all like me to film next? I'll let y'all decide, because I can't really pick, to be honest. I don't really know which one I want to film next either, so... Is that weird looking? No, that's good. AJ versus Ospreay. AJ versus Ospreay. I'd like to see AJ versus Will. We'll go with that one then. That's going to be like the remastered rematch of No Way Out. It's already going to be, I can assure you it's going to be longer and better. The other one was kind of rushed. And don't forget, if AJ loses, he can't ever challenge for that title as long as Ospreay's champion. That's the stakes. All right, we got plain hand after searching, but I guess I could end up adding wrist tape to this hand if I want to, but who knows? Maybe keep one wrist tape, maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'll start filming AJ and Will maybe tomorrow or the next day. I don't want to burn myself out too quickly because I literally was grinding Moxley and Roman for a while. And No Way Out, it was your first pick fed. That's right, bro. My first pick fed match. I think the pictures were definitely a little too sped up and a little too... I think the match was just rushed. That's my problem. So I'm excited to do another, remastered version. I think it's definitely going to be better. But yeah, it was my first full pick-fed match. So, there is that. We'll have to Dremel out this head. Only OGs remember the VidFed days of me. Here's the vision. The head actually goes pretty well. Obviously, I have to Dremel it out. Then you got the arms. All right. I think it's time to go heat up some water. Which actually I'm going to put in my headphones. I'm going to plug up my phone.
Kanye is forever.
All right, can y'all hear me? Kanye is forever. Yeah, bro, somebody put that on my phone as a troll. When you can change it when you charge up your phone. I don't know how to take it off. I do love some Kanye, though. He's my favorite artist ever. Oh, mate. How does your Rowan and Mox match have 33 views? It hurts me in the heart, bro. I know I'm not gonna plead for views or anything, but, I kind of grinded for that match, and it took me a while, and it didn't really do so hot originally. But the match was great. Thank you, bro. Or does hair dry the Mox head? It should work. I could just try to do that. I don't want to Dremel it out just in case I want to put it back on the Supreme, Because it's not like I'm just going to never use the Supreme again. I think because look, if you tell, you could definitely heat that up and it's not like 10 times smaller than the peg. You could definitely. Let's reach an extra hit 10K views. Yeah, bro, you're cooking with that. You're cooking. W. I'm one of the views. How about that? How long did you take every day? Probably like a few hours. Not like because most of the days I had wrestling practice, but I'd say like, I don't know, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. Sometimes I stay up till like 4 a.m. trying to film, trying to get it done. I got it done earlier today. I edit it as I go. That's what I do with my videos, Just because for me, it's easier to edit a video while I film, add in the sound effects and all that. So when I do the last picture and I add the last sound effect, all I do is commentate and then I'm done and make the thumbnail. But thanks for the support, guys. Of course, bro. You're goated. I got workouts tomorrow. I had workouts yesterday, and I have mat work tomorrow. Today was my day off. I have Wednesdays and the weekend off. So tomorrow I have mat work, and then Friday is workout. It's Friday and Tuesday workouts, Monday, Thursday mat work. This is just pre-season workouts. This isn't in the season. So, all right. I think I'm going to go to the kitchen, let's just see what this Mox jacket looks like. Get the thing heated up. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Look at it from behind. Also, one of my key things of making me want to do this custom is because I want to. My Supreme's getting a little loose. You know how AEW figures be doing. You know, not all. Like if you own a lot of AEW figures, you'll notice not all of them do it, but 75% of AEW figures get loose. Holy, yes sir. I see the vision. About to go in there and start putting the water in the microwave. But yeah, my Supreme's just getting a little loose. Not bad, but Supremes are pretty bad with getting loose. I'm afraid for my Osprey to get loose. The only one that's not really loose is the Sting, which I've used a few times. It's not super loose, though. Supremes get so loose. Yeah, they're worse than normal. Most of my normal AEW figures are actually not loose. I don't really know. Only one I can think of is, none of them, really. The normal ones don't really get loose. I got slammed at the park by some dude who did wrestling when we were street boxing. Speaking of visions, Seth and Mox are together in CW. Yes, sir. We will see where that leads. They got a war going on with the Bloodline. A war going on. I'm excited for that storyline. You could just put the paints and heads on the other Osprey. I could do that, yeah. Just swap over the HCW, bro. You got to get your get back. But yeah, Seth Rollins is back. I was gonna save his return for the Rumble, if I'm gonna be honest, and then I had the idea because honestly, I'm not just gonna spoil, I guess, like a former idea, but I was gonna do Death Riders. I was gonna do Daniel Bryan returning for Jon Moxley, but then I thought about it for a second and realized even though Seth and John haven't done much, they've never done anything in CW, but Bryan Danielson is the farthest away because we haven't seen him since the same show Jon Moxley freaking debuted. But War Games, maybe. I wanted to do Death Riders. Maybe one day. I'm not gonna say it won't happen because that's one of my favorite factions ever. I wish it was Death Riders, bro. I wanted to, but for that to work, I think I'm gonna have to, change the story a little bit. Could have used Claudio. I could have. I want to try to change his attire someday too, because it's all that yellow crap going on. I want to try to do something with him. Give him some pants and not the tights or the you know. But yeah, I wanted to do Death Riders, but I thought Seth might be interesting, just because the history's already there. You don't got to do much explaining. Everybody knows about the Shield at this point. But yeah, I'll fill you in on where I'm going as of right now. Soon it's probably going to be Seth and John versus the Usos. Maybe at the Royal Rumble. I don't know. What's the Shield? That's crazy. But I beat his little bro who was my age in a fight, so W. Is that some new faction? Yeah, bro. They just debuted like the other day. What are you working on? We're about to move into the kitchen. We have all our pieces ready. We have the arms, the head, the jacket, whatever. This. And the bigger shoulders. That would be peak. That'll be one of my favorite matches I do. Is that the group with Kurt Angle? It is, yes. It actually is. It is, for real. I just noticed you're going to have a Mania 2. Yes, sir. Nobody really picked up on that, which I was kind of surprised because I literally said in my community post for the Royal Rumble, it says one WrestleMania main event or something like that. Nobody picked up on that. But yes, I am going to have a WrestleMania. I don't know how the schedule's going to be, if it's just going to be Royal Rumble and then WrestleMania, or Royal Rumble, some other pay-per-view, and then WrestleMania. It'll probably be the second option. Maybe one more pay-per-view. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see after the Royal Rumble, but Hate Mania always get burnt out. I get burnt out on pay-per-view so fast, but I still do them. I have a lot of fun doing nitros, though. LWH, that's Aura. But yeah, I get burnt out on pay-per-views quick. I almost got burnt out on Mox versus Roman just because I was grinding so hard. And then I was close by the time that happened, so. By the way, just tell me when you're ready for the collab. Yeah. My mom just texted me to let the dogs out real fast. Not my feet, but the dogs. And then I'm probably just going to start heating up the water while I do that. So I'm probably going to take my phone in my pocket and mute or something for just a second. Not yet, but I'm just going to move the pieces in there and put the water in the microwave and mute. Just for a second. In a minute. So I can heat the water up and let the dogs out. And then when the water's done, I put the figure in there. When the figure's done, I'll do a collab stream. I love doing Bash at the Beach. It was fun. That was a W pay-per-view. Ladies and gentlemen. Alright. What I'm up to since we're gone, I don't know where that's fully in there. I mean, I microwave this water, I think you can tell. He scared me, my bad, bro. I took it from the kitchen just because, like, I don't really wake my mom up. I kind of feel bad if I'm talking in there, so she's trying to sleep. I think it's hot enough, though. I mean, I put it in there for 2 minutes, and then I let it sit for 30 seconds because I was doing stuff, getting the dogs, but, I mean, hopefully this works. I don't know what to do from here. What do I need to break this open? What do I have to get? Is there something I need to get? Because, like, what happened to chat, by the way? Oh my gosh. Yo, Riker came in here? WFW hater. Who is that? I missed too many chats, bro. Is WFW still here? X-Acto knife. I don't have an X-Acto knife. What the heck? Hold up. Maybe I do. I don't think I do. Do I really need that? I don't know if I have an X-Acto knife. Y'all didn't tell me about that. What do I do? Is there an alternative that I can use instead? Scissors or a screwdriver? Does that work? You need something to get it started? I know about that, but does scissors work? Like I don't know if I have an X-Acto knife. These are just screws. You're looking in the right place. Would this work? What about this? A flathead screwdriver would be. Man, I know I got one of those in here somewhere. Just don't know exactly where that would be. Use a switchblade. Would this work for anything that we're using? Not a flathead, but ain't no flathead screwdriver. What am I looking at here? Where's the? I put it back somewhere. It's gotta be a flathead to pry it open. Yeah. Where is the flathead at? Where is any of it at? Where did I put that? Oh, which one of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, these aren't flatheads, so that's just not. Which one of these would work easier? One of these? There's smaller ones. Any of these? Anything up here, even, to help. Y'all just let me know what I should grab. What would help me pry it open and get it started? I'm guessing a flathead like this. Smaller red, as in this one? Because there's a few here. Yo, y'all gotta get WFW back in here. I don't know where he went. But somebody tag him or something. Tell him to come back. Text him or something. I don't know. I'm trying to pry this open over here. Somebody get WFW. Oh, he's back. He's back. Never mind. I'm speaking out my butt right now. Wait, do you mean this flathead? The small one? This works? The biggest one? Just, yo, y'all need to pick something, bro. What do I get? Would this work as a knife? Any of these? Or, X-Acto knife? Because I don't have an X-Acto knife. Would any of those work as a placeholder? We might have to reheat the water by the time I get back inside. I'm not even gonna lie. Not the huge one? So this one or this one? Y'all gotta pick or something, bro. The one you're using is good? Okay. Say smaller? Okay. Flathead, done. Anything of these work as a placeholder for an X-Acto knife? Any of these? Anything like this? I feel like one of these has to, right? Just to get you started? Because I don't think we have an X-Acto knife, and if we do, I have no idea where it is. And I ain't searching for it like that. Any of those things? You only cracking the top part? Is that what you told me to do, right? Is that right? Did those not work as a thing, bro? None of those? I thought I could use one of those. Yes? Okay, then that's what I'm going to do. Because all we need is the shoulders. We don't have to switch over the torso at this point. They work? Any of them? I'm guessing I'm going to go with this one. Because it's kind of like easier to point where I'm trying to go. Gotta go? I see it, bro. I'm guessing this will work, right? What's on the end of that? This ought to work. I think we got what we need. Riker, what up, bro? We gonna have to reheat the water, I bet. I bet we gonna have to reheat the water. I bet we gonna have to reheat the water. There ain't no way. How am I supposed to know? Oh my gosh, that's hot. I think it's ready. What do I do? What do I do? That's definitely hot enough. Holy crap. Good Lord. I will be right back. All right. Good Lord, I just burnt the end of my finger. I didn't think it was still going to be hot enough. What do I do from this point? Just wait a minute? Okay. Should I restart stream then? Like right now? Am I at the point where I need to have one of y'all have WFW join? Is that where I'm at right now? Sure? Okay. Let me get the thing, and I will do that. Let me just lay a towel down first. I don't want to get this all over my counter if I get water or anything like that. Also, it doesn't help that this background is like a giant mirror, so I might accidentally face reveal, and that kind of stinks. Like, I can't prop up my phone while I do this very well. It's literally just a giant mirror across the whole back wall, so that's kind of not helping. I'm down to